I wear my sunglasses at night so that nobody can see me crying while I unpack my car because it is my senior year of college. Hi, I'm Gracie and done unpacking. I'm super nervous to go into class tomorrow, especially because I just saw this viral video of like nightclubs in my college town like being packed with hundreds of people. God, people better stay away from me, man.
Spoiler, people did not stay away from me.
Yeah, tomorrow's I almost said last day of senior year. Thank freaking God it's not. God, it will be soon though, less than a year, and I will, tomorrow is the first day of my last first day of college. Feels like I literally was just a freshman. I don't know how I'm gonna cope. You're gonna see me going about my day, probably wishing I was dead because I have an 8:30 a.m. and I have not gone to bed before 4 a.m. in the past 6 months. So yeah, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Or you'll see me, I might not see you. Well, because I can't even open my eyes at that time. Wish me luck.
Good morning. Oh my God, so ready to start the day. And in case you're wondering, yes, I always wake up with my hair looking like Mozart. Okay, I am a music major. Okay, now we're going to put my contacts in so I can see all of the things that I wish I did not have to. And last night I decided to French braid my hair upside down to give it more volume, maybe? It's not like it's even gonna do anything for me anyways. I'm not even gonna have waves because I go to bed with soaking wet hair, which if you are a child of an immigrant parent, you will know is a form of rebellion. God, look at her. She is freaking winded. Can you imagine being this exhausted from everyday tasks because I can't at 2 in the frickin' morning, and see what I mean? It's not even wavy. Now we're gonna take out my nighttime rubber bands, and yes, it's always this much of a hassle because there's 3 of them and they're so tight. Now I'm going to put in my daytime rubber bands. I'm leaning back so I don't fling spit all over the mirror. Okay, having Invisalign during a pandemic is the most disgusting thing because it's just fingers in your mouth and just more fingers in your mouth constantly and maxing out your flexible spending account, and then your mom gets pissed at you because you didn't just wear your rubber bands when you were 14 and had braces, and then you're late to class because this is the 4th time you've tried to put this rubber band on. It's just not working and you're flinging spit everywhere and it's a pandemic, and just like all toxic relationships, right before you're about to flush them down the toilet, you get along. Senior year BB, I did not come here to play games, and now it is time to deodorize. I am just like everybody else. I put my pants on one leg at a time. I'm just kidding. Some nights I lay them out in front of my bed, and then in the morning I jump into them because my bed is very high up and my motivation is very down low. Speaking of beds, I do not make them. We just leave. But first, I grab my purse that is filled with hot sauce and Tylenol. And then I grab some water that is used to wash down the hot sauce and Tylenol, and now it's time to pick a scent for the day. Yes, Bath & Body Works Pepper Shot to keep strange men the hell away from you. I'm just kidding. We're gonna go for Endless Weekend. And now it's time to slap ourselves in the face. Wake the hell up! Woo, so exciting. Senior year, ready to take on the day. This is the face of a girl whose college has 109 positive cases, but she does not yet know it, but yet she knows it. You know what I mean? We had like 30 at the time this video was filmed, and now it's time to put our shoes on. 1 foot at a time, just like everybody else. We're not jumping into them today. I obviously typically do so much jumping in the morning. Now it's time to put our mask on, which has been the cause of all of my face acne for the past week. Why is this my senior year look? It's because nobody has any brain cells. Nobody has any. It's apocalyptic, but at least with a mask on, I can still look at people like this. Time to go be irresponsible and catch a disease. Sounds like fun. Oh God, the frickin' sun. It's not even 9 in the morning. Why does it hurt so bad? I realize I am wearing my mask improperly. That is because absolutely no one was around me, but the sky is so pretty, and here I am waiting for my Uber. And here I am falling asleep in the back seat of my Uber. Does anybody else get actual physical pain from having to open their eyes in the morning? Because I'm still dealing with it in this clip. This is the sidewalk where I took 2 steps out of my Uber and a girl came right up to my face, completely unmasked, asking for directions, and I almost pushed her into traffic. This professor always wears this orange suit the very first 2 days of class. Then I had to go to Walmart for like the 4th time this week because I had to go get a printer cable because I left mine at home because I am an idiot and I had notes due on the very first day of class. Ah yes, my absolute very most favorite part of the day The end. Taking my shoes off before I walk on my new carpet that they finally replaced after all those floods, and throwing my mask into the hamper because I do not leave my masks unwashed and then blame the Democrats when I get an infection. And then I absolutely inhaled my lunch before showing you guys what it was. It was Chipotle, which there's no surprise there, so... And then I did an ungodly amount of accounting. I'm still doing an ungodly amount of accounting, and I considered dropping the class. Then I took the fattest nap of all time. Are we surprised? Then I remembered to show you guys what I ate for dinner. It's fishless tacos. Ooh, look at them toasting, the crispy goodness. And I like to put a little bit of dried seaweed underneath the fishless fillet, and then I just top it with cabbage, tomatoes, cilantro, whatever, and lime sauce with vegan sour cream. And this is what it looks like, and it's one of my favorite dinners, so I just wanted to show you guys. It's a plant-based, it's fully vegan. I use a plant-based sour cream, and it's delicious, so I highly recommend you try it.
Okay, so it's day 2 right now, but I thought you guys would want to hear this story because college is very different these days. It's the biggest joke I've ever seen, honestly. Today I walked into my music production class and it was different, laid out, like all the computers were all spaced out, which was what I expected. And my professor is in this like little glass box, and he has this instructor who zooms us from another state, and he has him up on the projector and we're watching him. And then my professor also has a video camera on a tripod that's pointed at the class so that he can see us. And then the instructor wants us to like introduce ourselves, and of course he wants to meet me first. Like I knew it was coming, it's always me. And he wants me to stand up and he wants to know who I am and what I do. And so I tell him who I am and what I do. And he's like, I can't hear you. And then I ask my professor, is the mic in the camera? And he's like, yes. And so I'm like, can I go closer? And he's like, no, stay back. So I stay back and I shout in a mask once more in front of my peers who I am and what I do. He still can't hear me. So my professor asks, well, can you hear me? And he goes, yeah. And that's when we realize that the microphone is in the little computer in the little glass box. And my professor looks at me from behind his computer in his little glass box. And at the same time, I say, so am I coming in there? Or he says to me, we're about to break some rules. And that's when the Zoom man decides to stop us. And I sat back down after standing up in a mask and yelling to my classmates who I am and what I do 3 times. Like, the logistics of everything is just such a freaking disaster. Like, literally day 1, and my professor was about to have me join him in his terrarium. So it is 4 a.m, and I'm just gonna end this vlog here because, quite frankly, I forgot to. Yes, I know you can't see me. That's definitely on purpose. I ate those tacos, and then I edited a video, and then my AC kicked on, and the smell of weed was just coursing through my apartment, and so I sprayed some rose perfume, and then I got in the shower, and I put coal tar shampoo on my head to alleviate my dandruff. And then I got out of the shower and my whole apartment smelled like weed mixed with roses, and also the construction zone on my head. So I hope you all have a great first week of classes if you so choose to suffer in that way. And happy syllabi.